Hello, everyone. You have no idea who I am. That's one of the fun parts about this is I don't make YouTube videos, but I have been awake since I was awake all of yesterday, and now it's 5:11 in the morning. I finished the Stranger Things season at 3:30 in the morning, and I just don't want to go to bed because I'm too scared, and it's sad, and it's either this or watching a few episodes of Impractical Jokers or Ben Shapiro or something. So we decided we're just gonna make a slideshow at 4:30 in the morning about how everyone looks like an animal. It's a subject that I've been quite passionate about for quite a while now, and I just think that it is my mission to let everyone know that no matter how offended they are by the animal they look like, there is one truth, and that it will remain the truth no matter if they like it or not. And that's pretty much all I have to say about that. So today we're going to be answering questions about what animal you might be, what animal your friends might be, how to kind of figure out what they are, how to discover it, why it might even matter to know what somebody's animal is, maybe some examples to kind of get you rolling. So yeah, let's just get started. Everybody looks like an animal. You might be like, what is she talking about? I get it, because you even if you know what I'm talking about, you think why do I even care? Well, let me show you the equivalent. If I'm trying to talk about the subject, this is the Facebook mom minion memes equivalent of what I'm trying to talk about, just to get you warmed up a little bit. So just to start, we have this dude from Doctor Strange and this otter, it's just kind of silly. I didn't put this together. This was Google and Facebook and moms going oh, they do look similar. So yeah, not me. I don't even know who the heck this dude is, but he looks like an alpaca. This guy, my friend is actually in love with, and he looks like a sloth. So just kind of it's just to get your head in that mind space. People can look like animals, but the thing is most people think it's just celebrities where you can tell and they're known for it. No, everybody, everyone, every human, every person looks like an animal. And once you discover what it is, you start to change the way you act around them. Actually, I think that would be bad, but I think it's still important to be aware of, because they might, in the future. So here we go. Wait, what's next? Oh, the parameters. Here we go.
Hi, I just had to pop in. This is literally 7 months later. I have no idea what I was talking about when I just went. No clue. I don't know, but carry on.
Okay, so there are some parameters for discovering someone's animal. First of all, I don't think that we should be trying to guess what animal we are for ourselves. When you look in the mirror in the morning, you are so used to being you don't see yourself as an ugly little rat. You don't. You put on your makeup in the morning, or you lift your weights and you think you're a gorilla, buddy. Or I think I'm a little kitten. No, the truth is, and I would wait to reveal it later, but my friends tell me I'm a raccoon. So, buddy, don't get offended. Okay, I'll get into the parameters and you'll see what I'm saying. Trust me, just wait till the end. So, okay, my point is, don't try to guess your own animal. You're going to guess other people's animals, okay? So, here we go. First up, you are not allowed to involve common interests when trying to figure out what somebody's animal is, because common interests distract from what the person actually is. So, for example, she likes to eat carrots. Oh my gosh, yummy. So, she must be a rabbit. No. If that's saying you look like a hamster because you run on a treadmill. What are you talking about? That's not you look like an animal. That's almost no, we're not going to get into that. Next, It does not involve race. This can be tricky because sometimes I think that it can like be influenced by it. But you've got to, I'm not saying change the animal if you think the person you're telling will be like, is that because I'm black? No. I'm not saying you change the animal because as I'm revealing to you, it's about discovering the animal. The animal is already there. It's already what, we already talked about this is one truth. One animal, you have one animal. You just might not want to tell them. Same thing goes with weight. If somebody who's struggling to gain weight looks like a praying mantis or a stick bug, you're probably going to want to just not say it. And that's okay. Sometimes like you've got to just hold it inside of you. Like I know somebody who looks like a chihuahua, but because this is a man who is trying to, like have some sort of ego and have some sort of confidence in the high school setting, I'm just not going to tell him. So wonder who that is, all you would like. Also, don't use logic. I don't know why I put these in the same bullet point, but logic distracts, just like common interest, from what the person looks like. Don't start saying like I look like grass because my favorite color is green. Like just don't. It's something that once you figure out, once you pair the images up, you see it and it's locked in. It's not something that you can reason with yourself. You see it and it's there. So, yeah. Also, it may take years to discover. I have friends that I've known for like 15 years and I still can't figure it out. Some days I'm like, oh, she's a dolphin. Other days I just don't know. Other people, you meet them and you're like, yep, I just met an armadillo today and I will show you guys to him later. So, or I will, yeah. Because I do actually know an armadillo. So, let's keep going. Once it's properly, I don't like this word. It's not decided. Once it's properly discovered, you'll know when it's properly discovered because literally everybody around you will be like, oh, yes, that's so right, bro. You'll know and you'll feel it. It's like weight, like being, I wouldn't say it's like off of your shoulders. I think it's like settled like on your shoulders, if you know what I'm saying. Like, it's like, that's what it feels like. Once it's been properly discovered, it's locked in. Can't change. No point. Don't even bother. This can be a real animal or a cartoon animal. I found that it is, like, if you're kind of a beginner at trying to, like, figure this stuff out, it can be easier to, like, pair them up with, like, a cartoon animal and then, like, build off of that a little bit. Cartoon animals are more memorable for us, and sometimes they just look like a cartoon animal. I mean, I know somebody who looks like Koopa Troopa. I'm not sure I can disclose that information on YouTube, but I can disclose other ones, which I will be revealing in the examples soon. So, yes. Lastly, this is very important. If at all in this you have thought about your masculinity and you're a man watching this, if you thought like, whoa, bro, why did you just say I look like a bumblebee when I can deadlift 300 pounds? I should be a lion, bro. Or like a gorilla, man. Like, that's like embarrassing. Or like a cougar or something. Like, I run track. You're missing the point. Brock. Or like Biff. You're missing the goal. So, no. I'm sorry you're offended that you look like an anteater. Okay, so here we go. We're moving on to examples now. Coming up, here we go. This is my friend Claire. So she's on the left here. So I just want you guys to look at these photos and like start to, like, I don't know if it's going to work the same way because like I think knowing the person for a while also like influences like how they look to you. I'm not saying their personality affects it, because I don't believe that. Like, I feel like that has to do with, like, interests, you know, like, that doesn't affect the animal they are, but still, like, being around them does, you know, like, they're, like, aura, but, okay, I'm gonna get yelled at. So, just get, like, a look, okay? That's her. That's what she looks like, okay? Soak it in, okay? Okay, are you ready? This is what I see. A prairie dog. Like, tell me that's wrong. Like, tell me she doesn't look like a prairie dog. I'm sorry, but you can't tell me that's not right. So, I mean, actually, no. I'm curious. Like, leave comments. Leave them in the comment section. Let me know. Here we go. So, next up, this is my friend Connor. So, looks like that. Pretty fun looking dude. I haven't known him that long now, and I knew when I met him that he looked like this individual. There may be some hints in these photos. Also, I need to blur out the Facebook information. I did put like a box over her eyes, but yeah. Yeah, there he is. So just like soak it in. I know you don't know him. I know you can't hear his voice. I know you can't stand next to him and see him, but we're gonna try anyway. What does he look like? Ready? Lock it in. Curious George. Curious George. There he is again. Or a baby monkey. This is what I mean by sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the animal is, like in real life. So you might have to use a cartoon character and branch to a real animal. Or sometimes you might have to go from a real animal to realize that they actually look more like the cartoon character. You know, you never know. Also, Diddy Kong. They look the same. I mean, do you need me to go back and look? Like, look. They look the same. So, in my opinion. So, there's more to come. But it is 5:24 in the morning, and I need some sleep. So, I will see you all tomorrow.